We have Nathaniel from Mississippi State, and we will open up with questions. How about on the front row right here to your right? We'll get you a microphone.
Hi, Nathaniel. I'm Dick Cox with Lindy Sports and Cox Sports Broadcasting. And my first question for you today is, how does it feel, how do you personally feel being selected as one of the people to represent Mississippi State today?
It's an honor, you know. I ain't never think I had a chance to represent Mississippi State at SEC Media Day. And just growing up as a kid, seeing it on TV every time, just wondering when I get my chance, it's just a blessing.
Why do you think your coach asked you to be one of the three to come today?
I just think he believed in me. You know, I've been stepping up lately, and going into a leadership role, proving myself every day that I'm the leader that they need and that want me to be.
We'll stay on the right-hand side here, third row.
When you look at this upcoming season, what do you want to see differently, from the way you guys play, maybe from the team as opposed to last year?
Just less points on the board for the opponent. You know, we practice on being physical, keeping them out of the end zone. That's our philosophy on defense. So, you know, just working on stopping our opponent every chance we get.
And what signs have you seen this offseason that gives you confidence that you guys will be able to pull that off?
Hard work. You know, Coach Brown be putting us through a lot of tough runs and weights, and nobody quitting. So, you know, just keep working on being tough and not giving up.
To your left of the back row.
Dan Peck, ESPN 106.7 in Auburn. The come-from-behind victory at Jordan-Hare Stadium last year was a very memorable game for Auburn folks, I imagine. A pretty memorable game on the Mississippi State side as well. Your memories of digging out of that big hole early and coming back to it to shock Auburn?
You know, just kept on believing in each other. I remember our DB coach, Coach Macbeth, coming to me about third quarter saying, we're going to win this, we're going to win this. He just kept on repeating it over and over. And, you know, we just started coming back, and then we just kept on digging and finding a way to win. So
we'll stay on that side.
Being from Alabama, is it more meaningful to notch a win in a stadium in an SEC school in the state of Alabama?
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, yeah, and kind of not. 'Cause I mean, I won a couple back in my high school career at that stadium. So, I mean, just being able to get it with the Mississippi State Bulldogs and, you know, have that feeling, it just means a lot.
We'll stay up here on the front row to your left.
Jacques Doucet, WAFB-TV in Baton Rouge. 2 years ago, you got LSU in Tiger Stadium. Last year was a close game down the wire. What are your feelings about playing those guys and going to Baton Rouge this year?
You know, we just look forward to that game. You know, just go 1-0 against them. And, you know, we got 2 games before that. We don't really look ahead. We just look at the game that we got coming up.
We'll stay on the right-hand side here.
It's kind of a roller coaster of a season, a lot of ups and downs. What was, I guess, your favorite part from last season?
Favorite part? Probably Texas A&M game. You know, we was the underdog. People didn't think we were going to pull it off. And, you know, just that atmosphere at Texas A&M, it was amazing. And, you know, I always remember that game.
Front row.
What are you most looking forward to or most excited about this season?
I'm just ready to see our guys compete to another level this year. You know, we've been working really hard this off season. I just can't wait to start the season with them.
Go back to the third row here.
A follow-up on the A&M. You said that you guys were the underdogs, and that was just kind of a high point. Now looking at this year, them come to Starkville. How excited are you to just get to play them again after how last year went?
I mean, we're excited to play everybody on the schedule. You know. Just being able to compete with, you know, high-ranked teams, you know, and do our best we can. You know, like I said, we're going 1-0 every week, so that's the mindset.
To your left, back row.
What can you tell us about some of the other defensive players on Mississippi State this year? Anybody that really impressed you this offseason?
You know, we got a couple of DBs, that been working really hard. Jay Green, Colin Duncan, you know, Jackie Matthews, he a transfer. He just came. He been working really hard. Think gonna have a chance to get on the field, and then got like our young cat linebackers, Deshaun Page, Nick Mitchell, all of them hungry, you know, to get some playing time this year, and I look forward to sharing my playing time with them.
What are some of the selling points to Mississippi State that some people might not know that you found out by being there?
Say that again?
The selling points, the strengths of the school. What have you found out? What would a recruit find attractive about your school?
Attractive? I just, you know, Mississippi State is like a family. So you feel me? If you come down there, you just gonna feel like family. It's gonna be home. You know, good barbecue down there. I know it's good barbecue down there. I eat all the time. So yeah, I say the barbecue. They're attractive.
Okay, front row here.
Who has had the greatest impact on you, on your life and on your career?
I say my mom and my grandma. You know, I had lost my granddaddy and auntie back to back the same year. So you know, having them two in my corner through rough times, you know, they made it so I can be where I'm at today, and I thank them a lot for it.
Front row.
Mike Leach looked upon as one of the more interesting personalities in college football. Last year we heard about how he would watch movies to the end, stay for the credits and all that. Any recent Mike Leach stories or things you can share about him?
I besides the movies, I really don't know too much. I mean, on the way over here, he talked about a grizzly bear. That's all I heard. So I couldn't say, I couldn't tell you what he was talking about. I just know it was a grizzly bear. I kept on hearing a bear, so that's probably all. Yeah, on the way.
Anthony Patterson with the Atlanta Boys. With you being a linebacker playing in the SEC, what has been kind of some challenges or some things you've grown at since you've been able to play that position, being that, you know, you're in the SEC, you're playing a lot of, you know, elite receivers, running backs out the backfield and stuff?
It's been a roller coaster, you know, going against top running back, top receivers every day, top O-linemen every day at practice, and then in the game. You know, it's a blessing and honor to have that opportunity to play in the SEC and play with top-notch players.
To your left, third row.
Pleasure to meet you. David Edelstein, WJTV, CBS in Jackson, Mississippi. What most excites you when you're looking forward to this season? Obviously, you've got plenty of experience being around, and just wondering what sticks out to you when you look forward to 2022.
I look forward to, you know, going 1-0 each week, competing with my fellow teammates, getting better each week. You know, just working to be the best that we can and show the world.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you very much for your time. Good job.